Let's get right into it. Number 10. The uniformity assumption. Every scientific formula, every experiment, every prediction relies on one bold belief: that the laws of physics never take a break. Gravity works here the same as in a distant galaxy. The speed of light has always been the speed of light. But here's the catch: we can't prove any of it. Testing if physical laws are constant requires physical laws. It's a perfect circle of logic, like trying to prove you're not dreaming by pinching yourself in the dream. And yet, cracks appear. The fine structure constant, a number controlling electromagnetism, may have shifted over billions of years. Dark energy is pushing the universe apart for reasons no one can explain. Maybe our constants aren't constants at all. If physics isn't uniform, then science itself becomes local folklore. We're writing universal laws after studying a microscopic speck of spacetime. But without this assumption, science collapses. Every triumph of human knowledge rests on this leap of faith. Number 9. Why does anything exist? Science can trace events back to a fraction of a second after the Big Bang. But what about before that moment? Why is there something instead of nothing? That question doesn't just stump scientists. It might be beyond human comprehension itself, like asking a fish to explain what dry means. Quantum theory suggests that nothing is unstable, bubbling with virtual particles. Maybe the universe is what happens when nothingness breaks down. Others argue reality is just a mathematical structure, logic made physical. But why this math, not another? The most mind-bending idea is that non-existence may be impossible. Existence could be the only logical state. In other words, we're here because not being here was never an option. Number 8. The observer problem. Reality gets stage fright. The famous double-slit experiment proved it. Electrons behave like ghosts, going through 2 doors at once until we watch. The second we measure them, they snap into one choice, like a child caught stealing cookies. And experiments show it's even stranger. Measuring something now can seemingly rewrite what it did in the past. This terrifies scientists because it means consciousness doesn't just observe reality. It may help create it. Every time you open your eyes, the universe is forced to decide what's real. You're not just an audience member in the cosmic movie. You might be one of the directors. Number 7. The Fermi Paradox. With 400 billion stars in our galaxy and countless planets, the odds of life should be enormous. Yet the silence is deafening. No signals, no megastructures, nothing. Why? Maybe civilizations self-destruct before spreading. Nuclear war, climate collapse, rogue AI. Or perhaps we're inside a galactic zoo, watched by beings too advanced to reveal themselves. But the most unsettling theory is the transcension hypothesis. Maybe advanced species don't expand outward into space at all. They vanish inward, into digital realities or higher dimensions we can't detect. The universe may not be empty. We're just staring in the wrong direction. Number 6. The mystery of consciousness. Science can map every neuron when you taste chocolate. But why does chocolate feel like anything? That's the hard problem of consciousness. Imagine building an exact replica of a human brain. Would it truly experience reality, or just act like it does? Some researchers think consciousness arises when information integrates in complex patterns. But that's like saying flavor emerges from mixing ingredients. It doesn't explain the taste. What if consciousness isn't created by the brain at all, but is fundamental, as basic as gravity? Maybe atoms themselves have faint sparks of awareness, combining into the experience of being you. In that case, the universe isn't just described by math. It's math that feels. Number 5. The fine-tuning problem. Change gravity by a fraction, and stars never form. Alter the electromagnetic force slightly, and atoms disintegrate. Our universe is balanced on a razor's edge, with odds of existing at about 1 in 10 to the power of 500. Why is everything tuned so perfectly? There are 3 terrifying answers. 1. The multiverse. Infinite universes exist, and we lucked into the winning one. 2. The anthropic principle. Of course the universe looks fine-tuned, because otherwise we wouldn't be here to ask. 3. Intentional design. Something or someone set the dials. Number 4. The illusion of time. Einstein proved there's no single now. Time depends on where you are and how fast you move. The block universe theory goes further. Past, present, and future all exist at once, like pages in a book. You're not moving through time. You're stretched across it, living one slice at a time. So why do we feel time flowing? Why can we remember yesterday but not tomorrow? Some scientists think consciousness creates the illusion of time's arrow. Without observers, the universe may be a frozen sculpture of moments. Time itself might be a trick of awareness. Number 3. Gödel's incompleteness. In 1931, Kurt Gödel shattered logic with one proof. In any mathematical system complex enough for arithmetic, there will always be true statements that cannot be proven. Not hard to prove, literally impossible to prove. If reality runs on math, that means there are truths about the universe we can never know, facts about consciousness, about existence itself, that are mathematically off limits. The universe doesn't just hide mysteries, it requires them. Number 2, free will under fire. You think you chose to watch this video? Neuroscience says otherwise. Brain scans show decisions happen up to 7 seconds before you're aware of them. Your brain acts first, then your mind invents the story that you decided. This shakes everything we believe about choice, justice, and morality. Are criminals just following pre-written brain scripts? Is falling in love a decision, or a neural program firing on autopilot? And if we can predict choices, can we change them before they happen? Could free will itself be hacked? Number 1, the simulation hypothesis. Here's the theory keeping brilliant minds up at night. What if nothing around us is real? Look at video games. In a few decades, they've gone from blocks to near photorealistic worlds. In the future, they'll be indistinguishable from reality. An advanced civilization could run billions of such simulations. That means simulated realities would vastly outnumber real ones. Statistically, we're probably in one right now. Quantum physics even behaves like computer code. Particles only render when observed. The universe has speed limits and smallest units, like frame rates and pixels. If it's true, then everything you've ever known is artificial. And the scariest part? If the creators ever decide to shut it off, we're gone instantly. Yet, even if this is all a simulation, curiosity, wonder, and discovery still feel real, because they're the only reality we've ever known. That's it for today. If you want more mind-breaking explorations like this, make sure you subscribe. Trust me, we're just getting started.